Hello, and welcome to a Tuesday edition of Robert versus the New York Times Crossword. Back from Durham. Big shout out to my friends Marina and ABC 104. Anyway, we're going to do the Tuesday, October 25th, 2022 crosswords. So here's your spoiler alert for the Tuesday mini. If you'd like to play along, pause the video here, click on the link in the description below. The mini is always free to play. Alright, let's do it. Smog, Shook, Multi, Holden, Guy, Mrs. Dalloway. Took me a second there. Hulu, Only Murders in the Building. Not familiar with that show. Moldy, that's gross. Shook. Yeah, I only learned Shook a couple years ago. Should we look up Only Murders in the Building? See what it says about it. Oops. Three strangers share an obsession with true crime and suddenly find themselves wrapped up in one. When a grisly death occurs inside their exclusive Upper West Side apartment building, the trio suspects murder and employs their precise knowledge of true crime to investigate the truth. Huh. Steve Martin and Martin Short. Selena Gomez. Wow. Look at this all-star cast. Alright. Maybe I'll have to check it out. Anyway, after the main event, it's the Tuesday Daily Grid, which is by Ashleigh, Silveira, and Nick Shephard today. Here's your spoiler alert. If you'd like to play along, pause the video here, click on the link in the description below. The Daily Grid does require a New York Times game subscription. And we've got these diagonally linear circled squares. So we'll see what Ashleigh and Nick have in store for us. Get into it. It's black on one side and white on the other. Practice swimming, do laps, like some t-shirt graphics, iron on, line from Dick and Jane, readers, see spot run, and inner ear. This is Oreo, shout to Oreo, and Lisa Loeb Cobb, like a corn. Scratchy voices a rasp and fly past, race by. Meticulous to a fault with anal, improves to meet a challenge or a hint that this puzzle's circled letters. Fountain pen, and ANTE here. This is can, like this. Toledo minor leaguer, trailhead displays. This is area rug, PSAs, meeting, maybe a sesh, it's a purse. Things that thinkers think of, ideas, nice clue. Jigsaw item, piece, yabba dabba do, and yelp. Step up something. No, this is a sauce. Mud hen, I've heard of them. Rehash, they're hard to get out of. Ruts, stock launches or IPOs. This is an anode, whoops. Like a weedy garden. Testimony under oath, lost leader, henna is a dye, untended, maybe L here. Steps up to the plate, no, nod off. This is inure, lets the tears flow. Just cries, ickier maybe, big name in electronic toothbrushes, Sonicare. Green prefix is eco, this is ICU, Tisba Scratch, Terra, and T-bar. So we have Scrabble and chess. So it steps up one's game. This is a rune. Steps up one's game. Try the patient of. This is an eon, and a gent, an omni, and a lot, and louse. Okay. This is owns it. In progress. Mac maker is Apple. Deposition, Foo Fighters, this is the Popo, Lil Slip, oopsie, this is afoot and wooing, Egrets, Road is tartar, Aura, Gordon Dairy Cow, Elsie, Sear, Spiked, Raid, Credo, just Creed. Ailed. This is Risk and ELY, Rear and Plie. This is Moot, INXS, and VMI, Vibe. Alright, Sub 3 Tuesday. Steps up one's game. The ones. It's always a bit odd. I would kind of buy step up your game better. Did you even say that? Did you even say step up your game? I'm losing my ability to think of how people actually talk in real life. Do you say step up your game? Is that a thing? Or step something else? Step up your game. Step up one's game. Actually, he gets a couple more hits. Okay. So we've got games stepping up, quite literally. Scrabble, Risk, Monopoly, and chess. Really iconic games. Quite iconic. And quite long, Scrabble and Monopoly. And these diagonal squares really always put a lot of strain on the grid, because you're now constraining every answer. Every across and down. So right, they sort of affect tons of answers. Normally if your themer is just in a line, it only affects one word per letter in the word. But on the diagonal it affects, and the word itself, but in a diagonal it affects two. And so it, kind of remarkable that it went quite fast. Yeah, this grid has a lot of diagonal energy. anyway, let's go through this thing. Shout out to Oreo. Yeah, Lisa Loeb. And Ken. Both crossword stalwarts, to be honest. We got POPTAB and TAB, which I guess those have different etymologies, but they're so close to each other. TAB and POPTAB, I would have tried to avoid that probably. And then a member of the Contract Bridge Hall of Fame. That's a deep, deep cut. Yikes. I mean, usually it's clued as Tarzan's Ron. ELY. It's not great, Phil. I guess, I see. You need this Y here. Yeah, you can see that the strain on the grid. Tar and tartar. This in a box. Crossing BMI, crossing INXS. In a box doesn't really strike me as a legitimate phrase. Okay, obviously it's a legitimate phrase, but it's not like a thing. It's not like iron on. C-spot run is really nice though. I like that a lot. Yeah. Deposition is not as fun as C-spot run. Yeah. So it's definitely some places where this grid strains a bit, but that's largely because these diagonal themers. Step up your game. Nice. It's a double debut. Wow. Quite nice for a double debut. Nice that you could work together with someone on your debut too. So congrats to you, Ashleigh, Silveira, and Nick Shephard. Hope to see more from you in the future. It'll be quite fast for a Tuesday. I don't even know what times I was putting up last week. I'll add, and you can see in the description below how fast I went last week. Anyway, leaderboard for tomorrow, kind of this late time. We've got Cabus, Venta, Steph, Jay, and Phil. So looks like the times are a touch slow today. Maybe it was a hard binny. We've also got Andrew, Cowboy Head Emoji, Cape God, and Kimball. Shout out to all of you. Anyway, thanks for watching. Thanks for liking, commenting, and subscribing. And I'll see you tomorrow for some Wednesday puzzles. See you then.